Okay, good evening to the lecturer and my fellow friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to do a video about the Programming Fundamentals DEC 20012, which is about Practical Work 3 Part 2. Without further ado, I would like to introduce to this assignment and the questions. So I'd like to share screen this. So this is the Polytechnic Practical Work 3 for Programming Fundamentals. The program is DEPDDTK. And it's Practical Work 3. The equipment that I'm going to use is computer and DVC++ application software. And here are the safety in practice and procedures. So this is the second order question 1. In question 1, I'm going to create a program that will display output below based on temperature inserted by user. With user if statement, the program should display according to the situation below. Temperature 24 and below, above 24, message is a bit chilled out, unpleasant. And here are the sample output. What is the temperature outside? 20 degrees, it's a bit chilly out. What is the temperature outside? 70, it become how pleasant. So I'd like to share my screen. This is the C program. This is the C program for the temperature. Wait a second. Since I cannot share my entire screen. Okay, so what you see right now, we got my student name, and my matrix number over there. We include stdlh int main, and here this is the C program for with int none printf was the temperature percentage d, comma 8 number. If the number is less than 24, I will print out it's a bit chilly out. If the number is greater than 24, printf how pleasant. So it's the temperature. In the question, it says it gives me two temperatures, 20 and 17. So I'm going to type the output by clicking the compile and run button. By clicking the compile and run button, I'll get this. What is the temperature? I type 20, becomes it's a bit chilly out. As you can see here, this is the output for the temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. No, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, to be logical. and then compile and run again. So what is the temperature? 17. This time it gives me the output of how pleasant it is. And so this is the answer of the outputs in question 1. And now let's transfer to if else maximum number program. But before we get into this for C program, let's refer back to the question. So in question 2, it lists out, create the C program to find maximum value between two numbers. Insert by user using if-else statement. The sample output is, please enter first number 20 and please enter second number 83. The maximum number is 83. And then please enter first number 57 while second number 21. And the maximum number 57. How to do this? So here's the C program. Here it is, the student name, this program, find maximum number between two numbers, include SCDIOH. For the INT first, second, there's printf, to printf, please enter first number and second number. Scanf, percentage D, A first, and the same one goes to A second with the same layout. If first greater than second, I will type printf prove that the first number is the maximum number, and else printf the second number is maximum number. So this is vice versa. So I'm going to type the compile and run. So 20 and 83. 50, 20 and 83, 57 and 21. 20 and 83, 57 and 21. Let's go. So the first number is 20. The second number is 83. There we go, 83 is maximum number. So I compile and run again. And now for the second output. Enter first number 57. Then second number 21. There we go, 57 is the maximum number. Now let's go to the total resistance series and parallel. So this is the third program. I'm going to share with you the third question. Question 3. And here are the resistors. This is the series circuit, while this one is the parallel circuit. Write a program using multiple else-if statements to calculate the resistance, the total resistance of series and parallel circuit. The answer must be in 2 decimal points. Choice entered by user is 1 and 2. Process statement is calculate display output resistance for series circuit, and number 2 for parallel circuit. If I put any other number than 1 and 2, they will display wrong choice. So here are the sample outputs. For choice number 1, the value of resistor 1 is 100 ohm. Resistor 2 is 300 ohm, while R3 is 500 ohm. So there are different choices available, 1 and 2. So in order to enter choice 1, I'll get 900 ohm, which is series circuit, And if I enter choice number 2, it becomes 65.22 ohm. And then if I press choice number 5, it's a wrong choice. So let's get back to the C programming. Include stdioh int main. So for the choices available, I had to put printf and then the new line for series circuit number 1, new line for parallel circuit number 2. And then printf, please select your choice, percentage %d8a. If a equals to 1, you'll be float R1, R2, R3, RT, which means R total. So in order for me to display the value of resistors, I had to type this printf on the C program, which means it will show the value of the resistors for display, while the value down here for resistors 1, 2, 3 is to calculate the total value of the ohm resistors in series circuit. For series circuit, the total resistance is by the form of addition. So printf total resistance will be shown. Else if A equals to 2, it's float R1, R2, R3, RT. The value of resistors for display is the same, while the value of resistance for calculation is same as well. But for the total resistance in parallel circuit, I have to divide by 1 divide 1 over R1, 1 over value of R1 plus 1 over value of R2 plus 1 value of plus 1 divide the value of 1 over R3. And then I printf the total resistance will be shown. If I press any number other than 1 and 2, it will give me a printf of wrong choice. So let's get started on the output. So choices available have series circuit for 1, parallel circuit for number 2. Then please select your choice. When I type 1, proper display is shown and the total resistance is 900 ohm. And then I press compile run again. Choices available. Please select my choice. Right now I tap, click number 2 and press enter. The total resistance is shown and the display and the resistance for display is also shown above. 1, 2, and 3. The total resistance is 65.22 ohm. So it's correct. So I compile and run again for the third time. Please select my choice. Right now I'm clicking a number which is not 1 and 2, but 5. So what will it display? Wrong choice. It will give me a wrong choice. But let me do something about this first. I realized that I also have to print something out. Watch. So else I also put the value of the resistors for display and value calculation, but this one's actually wrong choice, so I don't need to do the addition or division to get the total resistance. So I press compile and run again. Please set your choice. There we go. The resistance will display. It's wrong. And also I have to put another line. And now one last time. Number 5. And there we go. Here comes wrong choice. As you can see, the total resistance of display is also necessary for this output. And there we go. We finished question number 3. So now let's, without further ado, let's get to question number 4. The total. So in question number 4, I have to write a C program using switch statements to calculate the total capacitance of 3 capacitors of series and parallel connected. Get the output of the program. The formula of series and parallel capacitors are given below. Ask user for input C1, C2, and C3. So in every output for C1, C2, C3 is different. The value of C1, C2 in C3 for choice number 1, which is series circuit, is 20, 30, and 40. And the value of C1, C2, C3 in parallel circuit number 2 is 20, 30, and 60. 30 in the in ordering manner. While for choice number 5, the value of capacitors for C1, C2, and C3 is 2, 37, and 99. To get the total capacitance of 9.23 farad in series circuit, 110 farad in parallel circuit, and wrong choice in number 5, I have to, in this question, I have to use the switch case statement. Here we go. The C program is meant to calculate the sum of capacitance in series and parallel circuits. So in the INTA, which is meant for the phrases, I have to type choices available, \n each time to give a new line for a statement. Choice number 1, series circuit. Choice number 2, parallel circuit. And please select your choice and give me the choice when I type it out. So for choice number 1, in switch statement, it will become case 1. In this programming, I just have to write the flow once. I don't need to repeat the steps. Repeat the flow statement. So in print, for the value of capacitors for display, C1 is 20, C2 is 30, C3 is 40. While the value of capacitance for each capacitors down here are meant for calculation. To get the total capacitance in series circuit, I have to do 1 divide 1 over C1 plus 1 over C2 plus 1 over C3. And then I get the total capacitance in farad unit. In case 2, I have to write the statement, the value of capacitance for display and calculation as well. There is a bit difference up here. Capacitor 1 and 2 have the same value for case 1 and case 2. But the case 3 but the third capacitor first value in case 2 is 60. While on the other hand, the total capacitance is in farad form for a parallel circuit is in addition form. And it will display the total value of capacitance in farad unit. While case 5 does not need to do any division or addition because this is a wrong choice output, I still need to type the value of 3 capacitors for display and purely calculation. So I don't need to do the working steps. So now for the next step is compound run. So choices available. Number 1, series circuit. Number 2, parallel circuit. Please select your choice. When I put choice number 1, it gives me the same amount of capacitance in 9.23 farad, which is as same as the first output. Let me clear the other outputs first. So I compile and run again. This time is choice number 2. Please select choice 2 and gives me a total capacitance of 110 farad, which is as same as the second statement above for choice number 2. And now for the final step, case number 5. So I compile and run. Please select the choice 5. And what will it show? Press enter. Wrong choice. Even though I already typed the value of capacitors for the swing. And that's it. That's the end of my presentation for Practical Work 3 Part 2. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time on my YouTube channel. Goodbye. And so, without further ado, I'd like to thank all the lecturers and friends who encouraged me in this career to do this video and to improve my academy. Thank you very much. Goodbye.